এটা শুনে নে ব্যাপারটা।
Now, this one is basically the sagittal section of the head neck region. So, in the sagittal section of the head neck region, first an overview of what we are seeing. Number one, this is basically the skull, right? So, anteriorly we have the frontal bone, posteriorly we have the occipital bone, and intermediately definitely we will be having the parietal bone. So, this is basically my cranial vault. Now, if you go from here, this bone is the sphenoid, and after the sphenoid, this basically is continuing with the vertebral bodies. So, this one, this one, this one, this one, all these are basically the body of the vertebra. Whereas these ready structures in between, so these are the intervertebral discs. Clear? Okay. Now, if you go from here, you can understand this is the body of vertebra, body, body. But sir, then what is this? This is basically going almost inside, na? This sir, this is very, and this is actually in the plane of the vertebral body. This structure is known as the dens, DENS, or odontoid process of the C2 vertebra. Okay, this is basically the odontoid process of the dens of the C2 vertebra. Okay, this is an extension. Okay, so this is about the entire orientation. So this entire cavity is the cranial vault, whereas this is the region where you find the parts of the facial region. So here we get the nasal cavity separated from the oral cavity by the hard palate. So this is the hard palate. Above the hard palate is the nasal cavity. Below the hard palate is the oral cavity. Now hard palate is continuous posteriorly with the soft palate. So if you push the soft palate here, so this region becomes your nasopharynx. Now this is the epiglottis. So between your nasopharynx to your epiglottis, this entire region becomes your oropharynx, and below the epiglottis, if you go posterior to, so this is the laryngeal cavity. So if you go behind the laryngeal cavity, so this entire cavity will now become the laryngopharynx. Okay, so this entire cavity is now the laryngopharynx. Clear? So that is about the entire overview.